And so, class 2 we're going to be talking about the fundamentals of trading. So we all know that we've seen this before in charts, right? It's everywhere. This is called candle, okay? Why? Because it literally looks like a candle. Like if you draw like some sparks, it's a candle, okay? And so, what does this tell us? What does this tell us, right? We know that's a candle, but what does it even do? So, I'm here to tell you that, wait, first of all, let me ask you a question, okay? If this is a candle, is it a bullish one or a bearish one? Okay, first of all, bullish means it's going up, and then bearish means going down. So, tell me, is this going up or is it going down? I'll give you like 5 seconds to respond. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is, it depends, right? This can literally be a bearish candle, or it can be a bullish one. Why? Because, hey, what is this now? You know? What is this? What is this? Or what is this? Right. It's whatever you color the candle. But what defines it as an open, low, high, close? What defines it as a bullish candle is where the open, low, high, close is. What is open, low, high, close? So how a candle works is the start of the candle. Let's say this is a bullish one, okay? This is a bullish candle. Right here, it's going up. It's a bullish candle. It opens here. This is what we call the open, because price opens here, right? Then as the candle's printing, maybe I should do like an animation. So yeah, I'll do animation, okay? So imagine this is the open. The candle's like this. Then it opens. And then it goes lower. So actually it'll be red here. It goes lower like this. But then whoops, it goes up. And then it turns green. And where it was just now, it becomes a wick now. This is what we call a wick. This right here. A wick. Okay. And then it starts printing up. Oh, this is what you call the low. Oops. That's the low. Right. And it goes up. And whoop. Goes down a little. And now it closes. So what happens? Same thing here. We draw a wick. And so this is also a wick. This is a wick, but instead of naming it low, it's a high now, because it's at the high, bro. Come on. Now this is called high. And we call this open, and now we call this a close. It's really just a close. So you gotta open, and it goes lower. Remember what happened just now? And it goes higher, and it closes. This is for a bullish candle. What we call a bullish candle is an open, low, high, close. Open, then it goes lower, then it goes higher, then it goes close. Short form, we call it the initials, open, low, high, close. Right. Likewise, if you want to do a bearish candle, ignore these for a while. We'll get to that later. Let's do a bearish candle. Boop. And so it would be flipped. This would be the open, because it opened here and it went up a little, and then it goes down and it closes. So this is what we do close now. And so this would be an open, high, low, close. and it will be called an open high low close. So you can literally screenshot this right now. Move these to the side. You can screenshot this, put in your notes. Remember I told you first volume, first class, that notes are gonna be important, so I hope you are taking some notes down. Alright, now that that is out of the way, we have covered the first part, which is candle formation. Remember, if you want me to play the animation for the bearish one, I'll do it right now. So first of all, we have an open. We don't have the wick yet. We don't have this. 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 So it's just open, right? And it usually, typically, it will go higher first, right? Then it goes down. Well, as it's going down, okay, no. Immediately after it goes down. Shit. There will be this wick. So think of it again. Open. It goes here. Then it comes down. It's a wick now. And then it goes down. And it goes up. Forms a wick. Where it was just now. And then, yeah, you can label it whatever. So that's the animation for the bearish candle. We got that out of the way now. And we can start to go into fractals. For later. Number 2 fractals. Right. Imagine this is a 1 hour candle. What do you mean by 1 hour candle? Right. So 1 hour 1 hour candle. Inside there's gonna be smaller candles of, let's say, 1 minute candles. Right. So I'm not gonna draw. I am gonna draw. Fuck. Okay. Things I do, bruh. It's gonna take a while. It's like watching a little kid draw in art class. Okay, so this is the opening price, right? And then we have tiny candles in there. Alright, actually it goes down first. And then I'll make this a great ass candle. And it goes here. So, you remember the animation from just now, right? What's actually happening is that there is also tiny candles forming in this huge candle. Yeah, it's not perfect, but y'all deal with it. So that right here. That means I gotta make that open right here. Right. Okay. What the? But this candle's autistic. Alright. It looks ugly, but it's okay. And then I'm gonna need this. Give me that. Put it over here. And then the close should be here. Okay, let's actually minimize this until here. We only need this space, because I'm not gonna fill the entire box out with candles. Right. So likewise, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I should draw 2 more candles, but let's just see these are lower time frame candles, right? And this is a high time frame candle. Let's just call it the higher time frame HDF big candle. If you don't understand higher time frame, just freaking call it a big candle, right? This is a freaking big candle on the left. And then we got the lower time frame. Small candles. These smaller candles is what's happening in this big candle. Otherwise, if you don't know what I'm saying, just literally, this is what it is. Open here, right? And then makes the low. Open here, goes up a little bit, makes the low. See, makes this low through this red candle. And then in this huge body, it goes up. It goes up here. This whole thing was green at this point, and then it closes bearish because it closed here. And then the time limit ended. That's how you know. Oops, that's the end of this candle. This is how the candle printed essentially. So this one big candle here is made out of small candles in the lower time frame. You understand? It's such a masterpiece. You can screenshot this. Actually, don't screenshot yet. The high is over here. The close is over here. Open, low, high, close. You see it? I hope you do. In other words, if you don't know this candle, because it looks very confusing, it does kind of. It just went like this, and then literally it goes up, and then it closes here. You just look at the bodies, and so this would be the open, and then makes a low, high, close. Simple, simple. And that is what fractals mean, because like literally candles are fractal, or we say time is fractal, right? Because this, for example, is a 1 hour time frame candle, meaning it takes 1 hour for this candle to form. And then this is a, let's say, 1 minute candle, meaning it takes 1 minute to form. So a 1 hour time frame candle is made out of a few 1 minute candles, 60 1 minute candles, but obviously I'm not going to draw 60. This is just what it looks like. And lastly, we got swings, which is very, very, very simple. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Right. Swings. Let me just yank some candles from here. Swing. Bullish candle. Bullish candle again. And then guess what? Get a bearish candle. Why? Because it went down, right? So what a swing is basically this formation. Literally just a mountain shape. Can you whoa, it's Mount Kinabalu all of a sudden. It's freaking Mount Fuji, right? Literally this is what a swing is. A 3 candle formation. 3 candle. Why is this here all of a sudden? 3 candle formation. A swing is a 3 candle formation. And oh, actually I have time to fit in another one, but never mind, I'll fit it in the next class. And a swing is a 3 candle formation. Basically it is just a triangle as you see, but we dub this as a swing high. And then if you want to see a swing low, frick. I guess I have to manually move this. Actually, we don't even need this because this is actually wrong. Because it goes down, down, then it goes up. So this is a swing low. Otherwise, we call it a low. Remember here, we called it a low because it's only just one candle. But for swings, we call it a swing is what we call a three candle. So you just add in a swing when it's a three candle formation, and it has to be like this. Oh, where's it? Boop boop boop. Oh shit. Like this. This is a swing low, and that's a swing high. Very simple. Now there are instances where you only look at the bodies and where you look at the wicks only, because sometimes this may happen. So is this a swing low? Nope. But is it a candle swing low? What does that mean? Are the candles making a swing low? Yep, they are. But are the wicks making a swing low? Nope, they're not. This is not a swing low, by the way. Unless you have another candle here and then the low is here, then that's a swing low, of course, because you got a triangle. But if not, this is not a swing low. Is this swing low? Yes, it is swing low. But is it ugly? Of course it is. This is swing low. This is swing low. This is not swing low. That's basically what swing low is. It's just be a triangle, no matter how you do it. And there is sometimes like this. Is this swing low? Yes, it is. But the candles do not align. They don't align, which is kind of, oh, what the shit, bro. But the candles are not aligning, which is like, it's not V-shaped candle. So this may be sometimes weaker, but it's more advanced. You basically finished the lesson already. You can click off, but I'm gonna yap about things that may happen. So if you want to stick around, you can go ahead. Of course you are gonna stick around, right? Sometimes. Where's my candle at? Let's take this candle. Bro, there has to be a simpler way, man. Okay, a candle. And then suddenly it opens here. This can happen. Usually, the bodies are supposed to match. Like it closes here, then its candle opens here at the same level. But sometimes it can open above, or it can open, oh shit, or it can open below. Why does this happen? This is what we call a volume imbalance. So imagine a box here. Let's do a white box, right? This is what we call a volume imbalance. Right, and so this can happen for candles, especially when these are like daily candles, meaning this one candle is one day, right? And then the next day, like after a weekend or something, it will just open like very high up, because over the weekend, right, people are placing orders and then market's closed on the weekends. They don't, what's it called, they don't have anything going on, and so you can't sell anything, you can't buy anything in the weekends because market's closed. What happens when the market opens next week? Shit ton of orders just get accepted and it would just fly. It would just make a huge gap. This is what we call like a new week opening gap, or there's a ton of names for gaps, or new day opening gap, which is what we call NDOG. Just now it was NWOG, new week opening gap. And of course, usually we just call this a volume imbalance, right? So that's for gaps that can happen, right? This is a side thing. I'm gonna talk about it next class when we go into fair value gaps. Y'all already know fair value gaps, don't you? I mean, some of you do. So what a fair value gap is basically, give me another one. Why is it so scrawny? Bro, work? Nah. Right. Fair value gap is this. Let's make it big. Let's make it big. This is what fair value gap is. Okay. So you got 3 candle formation, except it's not swing high or swing low. You get a huge candle here, like a bigger, like a candle. Okay. And notice what's the difference between this and this. Number 2, we have the wicks covering the bodies. Number 1, the wicks don't cover the bodies. Right. And so what usually happens is what will happen is you will draw a gap, a box, literally just like the volume imbalance we just drew, except it's without wicks. And that's what you call fair value gap. More on the next lesson. I literally got off track by so much. So yeah, hope you guys learned something from this video. That's it for today.